Hi everyone, hope you're well. So this is the Libra card of the week for the week commencing the 11th of May. So the card you've got is the Eight of Swords. So the first thing I'm really drawn to this week is that you're feeling quite stuck, and not only are you fearing making the next step, but you also fear making any kind of progress at the moment. You're blinkered and you can only see the obstacles and dangers in your way. Yeah, if you actually took the time to look right around you, look all around you, you would see there is actually more than one route out. There, there is always more than one path, and with that, there brings change, there brings progress. One path might, for argument's sake, might be longer than the other, but it's fairly plain sailing. The other one might be shorter, but you've got lots of hills and bumps and things. It might be a bit steeper, and a bit more difficult. But as long as you focus on those fears, on those obstacles, you're only going to see the path of danger, of roadblocks, and not see anything else. So when you see only seeing that perception, that reality, then that's all you're going to keep encountering, just that, instead of trying to look for a different route so you can reach a different outcome. I think if you think of it a bit like maths, 2 plus 2 is 4. However, 3 plus 1 is also 4. Then there's 2 plus 5, no, 2 plus 3 minus 1 still equals 4. There's always more than one route. So, don't get caught up in just that one path, that one direction that will get you there. So, take it step by step, but you need to untie your hands, because that's keeping you stuck. That feeling of just being completely tied. You've got your hands are tied, like you've got no choice. We've always got a choice in what we do. There are choices. There might not be many sometimes, but we do have choices. And so there will always be choices that are always taken out of our hands, but then there are choices, there are things that are our responsibility to do. Our own choices, our own responsibility lies within us. It lies within us taking our own personal power, because if we're not making the choices, if we're letting other people make all of our life choices for us, if we are if our life becomes one not of our choosing, then we're giving our power away. What does that do for you? Nothing. It does absolutely nothing. So you may be uncomfortable with decision making, however at some point you're going to have to make a decision. So probably now is the time to start reviewing how you can get to where you want to be. Don't just think you have to go the safe road, or that isn't even the safe road, is it? Let's face it, that's not the safe road. Don't replicate what other people do as well. You don't need to listen to somebody who goes, well, I did this and I got there and blah, blah, blah. That worked for them, great. It might not work for you though. So, follow your own path, go your own way. Fleetwood Mac there. Yeah, find your own road, because just because somebody else didn't meet any obstacles doing it that way doesn't mean you won't. In fact, if you don't go the way that you should go and the way that best aligns with you, you're more likely to make goals, not goals, obstacles and challenges. Whereas if you just go where you're guided, like, what, 97% of the time, I'd say, if not more than that, really, your gut will kind of steer you right. That, you know, you that gut feeling is our second little brain. I like to think of it. It's the one that gives us that feeling of, oh, this feels right, this feels wrong. Follow that, because sometimes it's when up here takes over that we don't get to go the way that we should. So yeah, I hope you have a lovely week, and be gentle with yourselves this week, because we do have some big energies, and I'm sending you all lots of love.